Hello, people that like the great artists and cartoon variations of them. I saw these walking around some toy stores and I thought two of them looked pretty funny, so I decided to buy them. These are blind box though, so some dealer already cut these open and figured out what was inside. So, and yeah, this is how they would figure it out, besides maybe looking through those accessories. So this is the Duchamp particular figure. Let's finish this box off though. So it's called the Great Artists Collection, and there have been several actually. So actually, let me pull up this image here in the back. So they've come out with other lines, you know, with different art representations, but I don't really care for this style so much, so that's why I've never bought one before. Okay, but just thought I'd let you know. Okay, so here we have the actual figures. There seems to be 8 standard figures, and there's a Klimt, I think, as the secret figure. Alright, there really is no such things as art, there are only artists. Okay. Produced by BigGallery. Some Chinese stuff. It's made of PVC plastic. QR code. It's supposed to be a tearaway. Okay. So then you get this card to figure out what's in the bag. And I bought this because he kind of looks like a gangster. So he looks like a cartoon gangster, like a mafia boss or something. But I'm really reading the Wikipedia. Here is a picture of this Marcel Duchamp. And Henri Robert Marcel Duchamp was born in 1887 in France. He died at the age of 81, also in France. Known for paintings, sculptures, and film. But in particular, this figure is about him doing this submission. It was for a New York art show where the guy literally just bought a toilet, a standard toilet people would buy. He flipped it 90 degrees and then wrote Armut 1917. And that's it. So this is a case where, is that really art? Is it flipping something 90 degrees and writing something on it? Is that art? It's just, I think it's kind of stupid. But anyways, the guy's famous for it, so let's open these accessory bags, I guess. This might be the toilet itself. Soft little vinylish plastic bag, and yeah, it's a tiny display cube. It's got a second piece for the bottom. It's just a white cube, and we have a tiny cartooned urinal. Granted, it's not written there, but it doesn't really even look like the urinal in the photos. You know? But anyways, yeah, I don't, just look at that photo back there. It's not the same. You'd think they would have done a better job with that. But there, we have a toilet on a cube stand. Now what is this? Oh, this is the pipe. Okay, so this guy apparently likes smoking. Oh, there's a cigar also. Or no, maybe that's a paintbrush. I guess that's probably a paintbrush. Okay, it's very small. You could lose that very easily. Put that in the toilet. The pipe is nice because it's got some red in there as if it was ignited. And it's got a little band of gold around it, or silver. That's actually pretty neat. Okay. Alright, so yeah, it's a blind bag. There's a little perforation, I guess, to maybe let the air, the paint dry out better or something. Or maybe it lets it breathe. Wow, so this is, I think, solid plastic. It's very heavy. Now, so I'm a little curious, how big is this character? Height-wise, I would say maybe a little over 8 centimeters, or a little over 3 inches, 3¼ inches. So, yeah, it's quite heavy. I wouldn't doubt that this is just all solid PVC plastic. So on the bottom it has the Great Artist Collection logo there. Not the best contrast, though. And then I guess that's probably Chinese for the brand. It looks like a cat, the back of a cat or something. So yeah, we have some good color separation, because I bet these feet are separate pieces from the pants, which are separate pieces from the jacket, I assume, because this, yeah, the separation of color is so good. And then the jacket has some molded in buttons, but they're painted with this like tan color. And then we have the molded in tie in red and a white shirt. And then we can see some white cuff coming through. And, well, hold on. Yeah, so, I don't know, some staining from the paint process. Maybe not enough paint or didn't dry enough. But in general, the paint's very smooth. It feels nice. It's matte though. It's not glossy. And then you can see the hair. It's been airbrushed probably. It looks like it's pretty gray up here, but then it gets to a darker blackish color. So maybe they airbrushed that. And then you can see the mouth here to take in, I guess, either the pipe or that paintbrush perhaps. And then really tiny beady eyes, and then really thin eyebrows, the ears there. We got some cheek highlights there. So all in all, yeah, it's interesting because the face is so small compared to the size of the head, right? It's very interesting, the styling of this. Let me get these accessories out here. So out of curiosity, alright, I guess you could put the paintbrush in the dude's mouth, but I'm pretty sure the intention is to have the pipe here, and that will fit fine. And then I'm pretty sure this paintbrush is supposed to sit in the hand. Now you see that thing's bending, so the paintbrush is like PVC, like soft PVC. Let's see if that sticks. I think that'll stay in place. Alright, so that stays in place pretty well. And there we go. Marcel Duchamp, or Duchamp, in front of his stupid toilet art. Okay, well anyways, if you're a real diehard art fan, you know, sorry, it's still stupid. I'm calling that stupid. That's not art. Buying something, writing something on it, that doesn't make it art. That's called vandalism, right? Okay, well here's the other box from the collection, and it's odd that it's a totally different color. Why they would have different colored boxes in the same collection seems odd. But supposedly Picasso's in this, and there we have a picture of Picasso. So Picasso is a Spanish artist. He was born in 1881 in Spain, but he also died in France in 1973 at the age of 91. It seems like the 1900s was a place to be as far as art goes, in France somewhere, Paris I have to assume. These bags are kind of hard to tear, so I'm just going to cut that. Alright, so we have a dove of peace. And it's got a felt flocking on it. But the eye is black and beady. I don't know what happened to my monitor there. And then the face is angled. That's interesting. I wonder if this is magnetic, because see, there's something going on there. Some piece. So I bet that's magnetic. I don't know why my monitor does that. Okay, so yeah, same collection, just different colored box. Again, very heavy, so probably solid PVC. And I think it makes sense as to why he looks this way, because look at that photograph, right? He's kind of bald, and he loves apparently wearing jail shirts. And yeah, anyways, Picasso's known for the Cubism movement and a little bit in surrealism. So cubic stuff, cubic surrealism, I guess. Alright, let's see what about this toy. So this is the one that really got my attention as to why I even bought these two. I was just walking by and I saw this in a display case, but they wouldn't sell me this because they're blind boxes, so I had to buy them online where someone already opened them. He looks like kind of like Eric Cartman actually from South Park. So we have these separate piece eyes, I have to imagine. The separation's so good. They're bulging out quite a bit. Little black dots looking that way. A very tiny slot here with some pink in there for the mouth. And then a little button nose. So, and then you got some highlights for the cheeks again. And it's very smooth. It almost feels like rubber. I hope this paint stays up. I hope it doesn't suffer over time. And we have some ears, of course, just all... Generally it's not stained too much, but there's a little contaminant right there, so that's unfortunate. The head doesn't move, nothing comes apart, it looks like. So even the shirt printing, it seems like a couple of the temple prints. It's not a decal, I think it's paint. So hopefully they'll stay good for years to come. Little hands, and they seem to have some highlights as well, like a little more peach color down here versus a lighter color up there. And then there's some glossy feet with the same logos, and I think the feet again are separate from the pants, which is separate from the shirt, which is separate from the head. So a lot of good color separation there. It's very funky. This one's much shorter. This one's like 6.5 centimeters or so. So Now, the question is this. Oh, yeah, it's magnetic. Yeah. So, so I don't know. There must be some sort of art out there where he does something with a dove. I don't know what it is. Hold on. So it seems like Picasso just liked drawing doves. Paintings of doves, drawings of doves. The dude liked doves. Very much like Mike Tyson. Alright, well, anyways, that's what we got going on today. So it's quite interesting, the art toy movement, or designer toys. They're very cute, they're very simple, but it works, there's not much design work going into these. These are pretty easy things to design in a CAD program, but I guess it's the execution that you're paying for. Like, this thing is flawless. There's nothing wrong. That is a small paint contaminant, but compared to like 164, where the paint quality and weird design decisions occur, these don't have that issue. But these are kind of expensive as well. They're as expensive as premium die-cast cars. But die-cast cars usually have more parts. But anyways, I guess collectible toys, they're just, they're not logical. They're just expensive things you don't need. But I like them. They make me happy. So I don't think I'm going to get any more from this collection, unless it's some sort of new collection and they have some really goofy looking characters in that. But hopefully you learned a little bit about art today, and can appreciate these. Thanks for watching. We'll see you. Bye.